Hi, my name is Demi and I work as a marketing and events coordinator at Aboyne Estate. And today I'm going to talk through the different business enterprises and types of employment that are offered here at Aboyne. There is no wrong path to finding the right career. You might want to study for a degree, start an apprenticeship, or head straight from school out into the world of work. As a young adult, I know myself that it can be difficult to decide what you want to do after leaving school, but there is certainly a wide variety of opportunities for you to consider. Many of my colleagues come from different backgrounds. They have travelled and worked in different parts of the world during their career, and others have grown up and worked locally in Aboyne from an early age. Your future is very important, and we hope that by showing you the type of work and the diverse careers that are available on Aboyne Estate, it gives you lots of inspiration for the future. Aboyne Estate has been owned and managed by the Nicol family since 1850. It covers 6,000 acres of farmland, moorland and forest. We have a variety of enterprises that form part of the estate. A farm, a restaurant, a wedding venue, holiday accommodation, property, fishing, field sports, forestry, and we also play an active part in the wildlife conservation. Each enterprise is run by different operational teams who have diverse skills and levels of education. Since 2000, the estate has been an accredited member of the Investors in People scheme, ensuring good support and communication between management and staff and a consistent commitment to continuous training and development. Many of our different enterprises and colleagues rely on each other every day, and a lot of what we do only happens because our teams are passionate about the role that they play in the business. Gavin Slessor is our property supervisor. His team includes Derek and additional seasonal workers when required. The team maintain over 35 residential properties, 4 holiday cottages, a wedding venue, restaurant, steadings, and a variety of commercially leased properties and outbuildings. They're always very busy, no 2 days are the same, and they're often called out to deal with emergency situations. Gavin's career journey started at school in Aboyne. While at the academy, he undertook work experience with a local firm. From this, he was offered a joinery apprenticeship and took the decision to leave school. After finishing his apprenticeship, he worked with a variety of construction companies in the area over the next 10 years. After gaining lots of experience, Gavin moved to the west coast of Scotland and opened his own joinery business. After a period of time, and now with a young family, he came back to the northeast of Scotland, joining Aboyne Estate as a general estate worker. He has since continued his development with on-the-job and external training and was recently promoted to property supervisor. Peter, our head ranger, and Callum, who's an assistant ranger, are passionate about the roles that they play within the business. Their work is focused on the estate's moorland and inner forest areas. Their daily tasks include deer management, predator control, and conservation of the local habitat. Aboyne's wildlife is rich and diverse. On the estate, we are proud to have 7 out of 10 of Britain's most endangered species, which includes the capercaillie. Part of Peter and Callum's role is to monitor and protect the special environments that these endangered species rely on. Peter and Callum also ensure our restaurant have a plentiful supply of wild venison from our moorland and play an integral part in the provenance of food products served at our restaurant. Callum started his career path at Lenzie Academy in Glasgow. He then attended Thurso Gamekeeping College while undertaking an apprenticeship. Having completed this, he applied for a working role as a trainee keeper at Aileen Estate on the Isle of Lewis, and was promoted to stalker and keeper before applying and accepting the role of assistant ranger on Aboyne Estate. The team at Petarch, headed up by Thomas the restaurant manager and Alice, worked closely with Aboyne's wildlife rangers and farm team to create a moor-to-door and farm-to-fork meals. Focused around the estate's wild venison, seasonal beef and lamb, the staff at Petarch include a skilled butcher, a chef, an in-house baker, knowledgeable and friendly waiting staff, and a talented barista. Ian is the farm grieve, and his team includes stock worker Callum and also seasonal contractors and additional hands to help on the farm when required. Farming is a challenging career, not least due to the influences of the weather on daily life and the seasonal pressures that include lambing, calving, and harvest. The farm team nurture a herd of stabilisers and a flock of black-faced sheep. They also grow arable crops to support the livestock enterprises. The estate administrative team include Jean, the estate secretary, and Denise, who is our financial administrator. They ensure the smooth operation of the estate on a daily basis. Our head gillie Sean is in charge of approximately 3.5 miles of riverbank and 3 fishing beats. He is a wealth of knowledge, a vast amount of experience, and provides essential pool and river information as well as technical support for all our visiting anglers. He is also responsible for the maintenance and conservation of the riverbank. His colleague Ian has worked for the estate for over 40 years in a variety of roles within the wildlife department. Ian retired for full-time employment in 2019 and returns annually in a seasonal part-time role as a gillie for Comity Beat. I am part of the wedding and events team and my role is based at Bologie House. The venue is managed by Helen, and during the main wedding season from April to October, we welcome guests and bridal couples every week to host their special occasions. When I was at school, I actually didn't know what I wanted to do until 2 weeks before the college application deadline. I left school at the end of 4th year at the age of 16 and completed 2 years at North East Scotland College on the HND Travel and Tourism course. I then had the option to progress to Robert Gordon University and obtain my honours degree in International Tourism Management. As part of my course, I had to undertake a work placement, which I was lucky enough to apply to and complete at Bologie Estate. When my 6-month work placement was over, I was offered a part-time job at Bologie while I completed my 4th and final year at university. Once I had passed my final year and obtained my honours degree, I went on to work for Bologie full-time straight out of university, which I was incredibly lucky to be offered. There really is no wrong path to get to the job that you love. Getting to my job undertook several different journeys, including educational and practical experience in the tourism industry that led me to the job that I am in today. We hope by telling you a little bit about the diverse careers available on Bologie Estate and the paths that some of my colleagues and I have taken as part of our education and employment journey helps you as you consider what you might like to do in the future. Remember, there is no wrong path to the right career for you.